So terrorist army are not doing well in Biafraland, and they will never do well in a land that doesn't belong to them or in a land that the owners do not want them. Welcome back to Biafra News Support, Biafra people of goodwill. Aja Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another update, and this very update is coming from Defense Headquarters Biafra Liberation Army page. It says the forces of occupation sent by Nigeria government to subjugate, kill, and bomb Biafra businesses have been neutralized yesterday in their numbers at Mbosi, Biafraland. And there is a video I will include at the end of this very update. They're happening for you to know what we are fighting against. Have it in mind that Biafra has been redeclared, and it's up to us to defend our land and protect the lives and properties of Biafrans. So Biafrans, remain focused and resolute. Do not allow yourself to be distracted. If I continue with this very update, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, tune in once you get notification. So Biafrans, remain focused and resolute. Do not allow yourself to be distracted. Do not allow yourself to be deceived. Do not allow yourself to be thrown into confusion. Biafra has been redeclared, and we all need to put hands together and defend this very country. You all see, I've seen how the enemies are running around. That is for you to say that Biafra is a great country. They're light. Biafra is light. That is why they are trying to stop it from shining. Will they succeed? The answer is no. The more they try, the more Chukwokita Abiyama will continue to expose and disappoint the enemies of freedom and the oppressors that do not want Biafrans to be free. So gallant men are doing the needful to zoo terrorist army coming to Biafraland to kill Biafrans, to terrorize Biafraland, to bombard Biafraland. We have a country to defend, and we have made it clear that we do not want anything Nigeria in Biafraland. There is no going back on that. So Wotowoto promise remains the code. Gallant men should carry on with the demonization and the flushing out of all Nigeria terrorists, killers in army uniform, and all Nigeria security agents. They are not needed in Biafraland. The demand is very simple. The demand was very simple for Biafra was redeclared. I know some of you have started asking questions that are not supposed to be asked. Gallant men are defending Biafraland, and all they need is our support. Stop running around from one page to the other looking for gossip or gist. We have passed that stage. We have crossed the line of the Rubicon, and there is no going back. And they are fighting for you not to be free. Have it in mind that their target is to make sure you remain enslaved and caged forever. It's up to you to break out. And that is what we have done. So here it says, forces of occupation sent by Nigeria government to subjugate, kill, and bomb Biafra businesses have been neutralized yesterday in their numbers at Mbosi, Biafraland, at the Biafra Liberation Army, as the Biafra Liberation Army engaged them with RPGs to destroy their armored tank. The enemy force reinforced with their Tucano fighter jet, bombing innocent Biafran homes and businesses. Biafrans in the hostile area zone should be vigilant. All right, like I say, the doubting Thomas have already started doubting it. There was no Tucano, but the video is there. I'm going to just watch the video. So why are you people doubting what is going on in Biafraland? You people prefer the lies and propaganda they are feeding you people with. We are the ones wearing the shoe, and we know where it pans out. And whenever report how it's going on, that is how it's going on, because it's our land. And we are resisting all these atrocities and the terrorism of Nigeria Army in Southeast. Those of you that are not in Southeast will be doubting what Nigeria Terrorist Army are doing in Southeast, because they are not doing it in your state. They are not doing it in your state because they cannot do it in your state and go scot-free. But in Southeast, they believe, oh, they can do as they please, because those that claim to be Southeast representative have sold their selves penny to the Fulanis. They no longer want anything. The Fulanis believe they can barge into Southeast and do as they please. That is why you openly hear Nigeria Terrorist Army telling you how they are reintegrating Boko Haram into the military, or how their gate is widely open for bandits to be reintegrated into the military. So where are they deploying them? All these bandits and terrorists they have been reintegrating into the army. How many of them, or how many they deployed to your state? Since you're doubting what is going on in Southeast, how many? I'm not sure they have deployed any to your state. Well, all those unrepentant Boko Harams, you have seen them reintegrate into the military. They are all being deployed to Southeast. And you do not need to be told what they are coming to Southeast to do, to terrorize, to kill, to destroy. And that is why we are resisting them. And we are going to resist them until they are all flushed out of Biafraland or sent back, body bags. Because we do not want them. They are nothing but terrorists. They gave Nigeria Army, or Nigeria Terrorist Army gave them uniform for you to think they're soldiers. No, they are not. And those of you that have started insulting our gallant men should desist from that. We're not going to take that. Those of you asking questions that are not supposed to be asked should stop. We all know who our enemies are, and these are the people we need to fight of our land and our territory, and that is what our gallant men are doing, and there is no going back on that. Unity is not by force, and the freedom is every human's fundamental right. We have made it clear that we no longer want to be part of Nigeria, and I don't know why some of you are finding it hard to accept, especially the Zoo terrorist state and the Zoo terrorist killers in army uniform. Unity is not by force. Igbos, they always exclude us in everything they're doing in their Nigeria. They prefer developing other places with the natural resources from Biafraland, as if that is not enough. They also want to finalize us, marginalize us, and subdue us in our own land. And they think that will be possible. So, Biafrans, all I have to say is we need to remain focused and resolute and consistent. We need to remain focused. It's very, very important. Because if you allow yourself to be distracted, the enemies will troop in. The foot soldiers will troop in. And Biafraland will be surrounded. That is what BDF, Biafra Liberation Army, are fighting against. We saw what they did to Biafrans, Biafra mothers in Biafraland before now. Since gallant men took over the defense of Biafraland, no longer hear those stories. No longer hear the bombardment, the raping and the killing of Biafrans, especially Biafra mothers in Biafraland. If you allow yourself to be distracted, the enemies will troop in again. And this is something we need to avoid by all means. And when I said by all means, I mean remaining focused. And knowing fully well that it's now that the enemies will try harder, especially now that Biafra has been redeclared. Have this in mind. Genuine Biafrans all over the world, both Biafrans in homeland. We don't want terrorist contraption in our land. That is what we are saying. We do not want Nigeria terrorist killers in Biafraland. So kudos gallant men. Kudos to gallant men. Some of you doubting what gallant men are doing in Biafraland should ask yourselves questions. Like, if not for them, who would have been defending Biafraland? Since the kidnap of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have you heard of ESN? Have you heard of them doing anything anymore? The answer is no, because they were handed over to Southeastern governors. If not for BDF, Bridgie and Bridget Pian, Biafraland would have been taken over by the Fulanese and their foot soldiers. And we all know that is their target, taking over Biafraland. If you are against gallant men, ask yourself, who are those terrorizing Biafraland? Especially the criminal career dictators. Every day you see that Nigeria Army terrorizing Southeast. The world should see how Nigeria Army are doing this in Southeast. But somebody fighting them off, preventing all those their terrorism and atrocities in Biafra, and you people are also accusing that person. And one thing you need to know about those that do not want Biafrans to be free is that anybody doing the right thing, they always go after that person. They always attack that person. That is one thing some of you need to understand. Somebody that do not want you to be free will fight those making sure that you are free. They will do everything to sabotage their effort in liberating you. Well, Biafrans, I'll stop here. Let me read a few comments from Biafrans. First person said, the terrorist Nigeria Army will continue falling in Biafraland. Another person said, those doubting it, it's happening in Mbosi at the moment. Did you hear that? It's happening at Mbosi. Another person said, thank you very much, our BDF. More power, more fire, and more Wotowoto on the enemies until they are all flushed out of Biafraland. Another person said they can only destroy innocent unarmed civilian, but too scared to go to Sabisa Forest and face their Boko Haram brothers. Okay. Another person said, greetings and appreciation of voluntary gallant service, men of offensive expedition to the offices and homes of those who gave orders in Abuja should be must in Abuja. Okay, should be a must in Abuja, not only just for defense of Biafra, but to create a permanent global news coverage and awareness. Another person said victory is assured Exactly. Victory is assured. Another person said, God bless the United States of Biafra. He said to that. Another person said, kudos to our men on ground doing the needful. Another person said, we need the video, a clip to possess our spirit. Oh, you need the video clip. Why not go and video it? You want a video. You want video. Some of you asking video are those that don't believe what the gallant men are doing in Biafraland, because if you really believe and see the changes since they took over the defense of Biafraland, you will not be asking for a video. Another person said, Airborne Biafra Liberation Army, Airborne Defense Force, Airborne Biafra. God bless Bridgie, de facto government in homeland, and the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpanjoko. God bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless Biafra forces. God bless Biafra restoration. He said to that, okay? And after he said, the Fulani Asorok terrorist control criminals in the Biafra land will continue to die there until they are no more. God bless the brave men of BDF on ground as they continue doing the needful. Kudos to our gallant men and the women on ground. Kudos to them. And that person said, those who think war is still fighting should go and ask Gaza and Ukraine. You cannot continue killing innocent people and expect them to fold their hands. They are fighting back, and it's a fight to finish. Exactly. Another person said, where exactly did this happen, and when did fighter? Go and ask those in the community, because I saw the video now. Go and ask those. Go and ask those and see how they will answer you. Mad people everywhere. Another person said, I like the world RPGs. Let them keep going down, okay? Another person said, we must defend our land by fire, by force, and there is no going back on that. Another person said, lazy terrorists always going after innocent Biafra. That is why Biafra Liberation Army don't pity them. Exactly. The terrorist Nigeria forces should leave Biafraland, or they will all perish. Biafraland is God's own land. More fire to Biafra enemies. That is it, dear friends. Dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So terrorists in uniform will all meet their end in Biafraland. Since they don't want to live in peace, they will keep going back and body back. The zone Nigeria terrorists should be taught a bitter lesson, and that is what gallant men are doing exactly. The only forces destroying Igbo land and the businesses that in Igbo land is the terrorist group who are coming to Biafraland in the name of Nigeria Terrorist Army. Okay. Another person said, while people are being sacked from their communities and their homes in the north by bandits, Nigeria Terrorist Army in southeast looking for innocent and unarmed Biafrans to kill. Gallant men should continue doing the needful to these enemies of Biafra. All right, so that is it, Biafrans. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share. Turn on once you get notification and share as you are listening. Thank you all. God bless our gallant men, and always give them victory in all fronts against the enemies. Isa? Thank you all. God bless Bridgie and Bridgie PM.